Welcome. This is a video on choosing absentee homeowners for real estate investors on ListAbility Online. Be sure that you have registered and are logged in so it has welcome and with your name and user ID in the upper left-hand corner. To open the real estate investor list, we're going to click on the icon. You can also use the red start here. First, we're going to check geography. Say where we want the property to be located. The geography tabs, you have several options, either common property or owner. The owner is where the owner lives. It's their mailing address. You would be getting both the property and the owner address when you place your order. You want to select property. If you had several counties, you could choose property county. Click on lookup, type in the county name, or if you want to take a look at all of the counties for a state, choose Florida from the drop-down and click on search. From here you can check the boxes for the counties you want and then add selected. Add selected is important because you want to make sure that they'd be showing up in the grid here. Obviously I didn't select any. We're going to go to property zip code. Under property zip code, you can either enter in the zips if you have them individually, click on bulk codes, and copy and paste a list of zip codes that you have, or you can click on lookup. Lookup, you have a drop down over here that you're able to say city, county, SCF is the first 3 digits of a zip code. If you chose county, you could get all the zip codes listed in a county and check the boxes and then add. But we're going to go for city, and I'm going to type in Clearwater, Florida, and click search. I'm going to choose all, add selected, and now that you can see they're listed here or in the grid. Since we don't want to get everyone that lives in Clearwater, just where they fit the particular criteria for your mailing list, I'm going to click on Additional Selections, then the gray box, All Selections. This lists all the selections that are available in the file, and we're going to check the boxes for the most important ones. Home market value range, homeowner type detail, loan to value range, and property type detail. You can see that homeowner type detail is already selected. Once you have them chosen, you can click continue. Now it's going to allow you to select the specific criteria that you want. Under home market value, this is very dependent upon the part of the country that you're in and what the home values are. For the sake of argument, I'm going to choose 50 to 200,000. Under property type detail, I'm going to go with single family and multifamily. You will also see that we have the address lines for the property. The 4 lines indicates that you want properties where there would be a unit number or apartment number is the 4th address line. Homeowner type detail is pre-selected. You can also choose owner occupied if you want a different type of list. Under loan to value, this calculates the equity, an estimated equity. It compares the full amount of their most recent mortgage to the current home market value, and the low number is good. The most common people choose is 0 to 59%. The one record per owner indicates that you're only going to be getting 1 record for each owner. If you chose all records per owner and the owner had 10 properties that fit your criteria, you would have that same owner repeated 10 times. That's why most people want to choose 1 record. Once you've completed checking your boxes, click on Instant Breakdown. The instant breakdown allows you to see breakouts for each of the categories. Check the boxes and then run breakdown. This shows how many are in each zip code and how many are in each category. In this case, you can see that everything's in single family, which means that the county is combining the single and multifamily, and we are unable to differentiate between the two of them. The total on this list is 712. That's a very small list, so let's see what we can do to increase the size. A couple things we can do is we can add unknown loan to value. There are a lot of properties out there where the county hasn't provided the information needed to calculate loan to value, so they would get left out unless we add the unknown. We can also check to see if the home value is appropriate for this area. Did you choose something that was too low? And lastly but not least, you could add more geographic area, more zip codes or cities. As we look, we can see that the number is still rising on the home market value, so chances are that's pretty low. And also, so we will also do that along with the loan to value. To change the selections, I'm going to click on Additional Selections again, All Selections, and Continue. This is going to bring up all the criteria. For the home market value, let's try bringing it up to $300,000. And down on loan to value, I'm going to include uncoded null, which means unknown. From here, we'll recalculate to see how many are available. The number's still a little bit low, so I'm going to go back to geography and add in another town. Recalculate again. Now we're up to 2641, which is a good number. At this point, you're probably interested in knowing how much is this going to cost. So I'm going to click on View Pricing, which brings up a pop-up. The default here is the price list, but I'm going to click on Estimate Pricing for my account. This is going to show the quantity, the unit cost for each of the items, that's in the cost per thousand, and the total price, which is $211.29. I'll close the pop-up, and I'm going to click on Reports. Reports is your friend. Leave it a breakdown by geography, say Next. And the reason I say report to your friend is that it allows you to get an email that'll have the price. You want to check the box for Include Pricing. And also be sure all these boxes are checked so that you get the breakdowns on the report. It'll calculate it, save it, give you breakouts, and also lets you name it. This way, if you have several iterations of the report, you'll know which one's which. Then you'll want to Submit Report. Go up to Previous Counts, and here you can see we have the count report with 2641 names. Go in, View Order to take a look at the breakouts. This is going to look a lot like the instant breakdown that we saw before, but it'll be the final. If you want to go in and make changes, you would click on Modify Rerun. From here, you could go in and add geography the same way, go to the additional selections, All selections, perhaps you want to add in number of bedrooms. At this point, I'm just going to go back to previous counts and say, yep, I don't need this. Don't worry if you make a lot of different changes that you might not want to keep, because that'll be keeping a copy of the report, not replacing the report. When you're ready to order, click on View Order once again, and then Place Order. You have the option of taking all the records, or perhaps maybe you just want 2,500. Click Continue. Leave this at default. Continue. This gives the price. Scroll down if you need to. Continue. This will be the email where your report, you'll get an email notice stating that your order is ready to download. Continue. And here's a summary. Scroll down, you'll enter in your credit card information. Check the box to say that you accept the license agreement, and then process order. For the demonstration, I'm not going to click process order, but a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes after you click process order, you'll come back up here and click on download orders, and it'll be listed and available for you to download in a zipped file format. Thank you very much, and be sure to watch additional videos as they become available for other real estate investor lists for finding motivated sellers. Thank you.